Hi everyone. It's been 5 years since I started this YouTube channel. In October of 2019, I uploaded my very first video, which was a handbag review of an MZ Wallace tote bag. As you can see, I'm still very much a fan of MZ Wallace. I've updated my tote, but I still have the original one in my closet. And I thought since it's been 5 years and quite a journey, I would share out my 5 biggest lessons learned as a YouTuber. For those of you who are contemplating starting your own YouTube channel, I hope this will be helpful in some way. So, the very first lesson is you absolutely do not need to be special or extraordinary to start a YouTube channel. Look at me. I'm just me. As you can see, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, hoodie, and some jeans. I'm sitting in my bedroom. I'm a mom of 2 kids. I was juggling a corporate job at the time when I started this channel. I was really craving a more fun, lighthearted, creative outlet for myself, which is what led me to start this YouTube channel. And then in the back of my mind, I was thinking it would be nice eventually if it also produced some side income, like a side hustle. But I didn't have a grand plan. I didn't do a ton of research. In fact, I didn't do any research actually. But I decided to put myself out there. And the biggest lesson that I learned is that when you put yourself out there in a true, authentic manner and kind of vulnerably, then your tribe will find you. They will find you. You don't have to be special or extraordinary. Like I said, so if you're thinking, okay, I really want to start a channel about this topic or this niche, but when I look online, I see so many successful YouTube channels already that get millions of views. Why would I bother starting my own? Who's going to watch mine? It's already so oversaturated. Don't think that way. The world is actually oversaturated. It's not just social media or YouTube. Everywhere you look, you can find multiples and multiples of the same thing. There's not a whole lot of originality. Let's be honest about that. And if you are incredibly special and unique and extraordinary, then you're less relatable to most people. It's actually a good thing to just be you. Come online and be you. And those who can relate to you and those who find that your videos resonate in some way will become part of your tribe. You don't have to change yourself. You don't have to mold yourself to what you think the YouTube audience will expect from you. You just bring you. And if you see that other YouTubers are doing really well in the same space that you want to start in, great. You got to have an abundance mindset. You don't want to think just because they're successful means that I won't be successful. There's a huge world out there and everyone can do their thing. And I think it's better to have a smaller audience where you make an impact versus a huge audience with tons and tons of views, but it's just nonsense and meaningless to you because you're not being your true self, right? Okay, point number 2, be clear on your non-negotiables from the beginning. Be clear, write them down if you need to. So for me, I'm a headless, faceless YouTuber. And I know sometimes it's odd. I've gotten many, many comments over the years saying that it's ridiculous I don't show my face. Why don't I show my face? Some people are a little nicer and they say it would be lovely to finally see your face one day. Other people are a little bit more harsh, saying I can't watch these videos where I just see hands and I don't see the person's face. And I've also received some really well-intended advice telling me that I would be a much more successful YouTuber and I would get so many more views if I showed my face. And I'd also get a lot more brand deals if I showed my face because then I could do get ready with me and skincare products and makeup and beauty brands would sponsor me. But for me, maintaining and protecting and cherishing my privacy and my family's privacy has always been a priority before, during, and after YouTube. It doesn't matter. So YouTube has to fit your parameters and your priorities. If you've got non-negotiables like that, then just be clear with yourself because you can get sucked into the vortex otherwise. There's a lot of temptation and a lot of judgment and there's a lot of criticism online. So you have to stand firm in what matters to you. And that brings me to point number 3, which is so important, especially in this world that is so driven by money. Don't do anything just for the money. Don't start a YouTube channel just because you want to make money. There's got to be another reason. You want an outlet. You want to learn. You want to become more technologically savvy. You want to build a community. You want to connect with others. You want to talk about your hobby. You want to educate people. You just like talking into a camera. There have to be other reasons that are important to you. Otherwise, you will burn out. You will feel like it is a chore to make videos. You might feel like it's just another job and begrudgingly do it. And I will tell you, your audience will feel the energy, just like you guys know when I'm feeling tired or sick or down, like right before I felt burnout from my job. Some of you noticed that my voice was sounding a little bit different. there was less, I don't know, energy in my voice, I guess. And then when I review products, when I'm truly excited, you guys are like, holy cow, I'm like shrieking. And then other times I'm more muted because I'm like, you don't want to do anything just for the money. You want it to feel exciting for you to make the content. So if you say, I'm going to make videos about celebrities because that seems to do well, but if you don't really enjoy celebrity gossip and you don't follow celebrity news, but you would only do it to make a YouTube channel, you will burn out real fast. I have a channel about handbags because I happen to like handbags. And the other idea I had before starting this channel was to create content about financial empowerment because I'm super passionate about that. You guys know if you've been here a while. And so I sprinkle in those videos here and there. But you got to talk about something that you genuinely like talking about, and this way you don't run out of things to say and you're not just making videos for the sake of making money, because that's not going to feel good. Trust me, that's not going to feel good, because any job that you do just for the money doesn't feel good. That also means that as your channel grows, you will be bombarded with sponsorship deals, brand deals, PR, free gifts, and you need to be prepared to say no thank you a lot, like a lot, maybe 99% of the time. Because if you say yes to everything, then you stand for nothing. You want to say yes to the things that you find interesting. You want to say yes to things that you think might be of value or interest to your audience. You don't want to say yes just because they're paying you, just because it's a free item, just because you can. That's not going to last. Keep in mind, as a YouTuber, you are always trading your time and energy for whatever free gift or money that you get. If you're getting paid for a sponsorship deal or you're getting a free handbag, in my case, I did not get this for free, by the way, I paid for this, but I'm using it as an example. It's not really free, it's your time and energy. So it's got to be worth it. So don't do anything just for the money. All right, point number 4. You're not going to please everyone. You will not please everyone, nor should you try to. I remember when I started this channel, I said, if one person watches this video and gets something out of it, great. My bar was low. You are not here to please everyone. You are not here to say everything that everyone will agree with. You are here to share what information you want to share, have a point of view on some things. And when you have a point of view, you will naturally have people disagree with that point of view. And that is actually okay. That's a good thing. That means that you've made it clear where you stand. And I think that if you try to please everyone, you will be kind of a nothing blob, right? Even silly things, frivolous things like my reviews on handbags, whether they're gifted to me or not, you guys have seen, I have reviewed handbags that were gifted to me by the brand, and I say there are cons. I don't like this, this, and this about the bag. And by the way, I'm not keeping it. I'm giving it away because it's not for me. You just got to be true and honest. Otherwise, it will catch up to you. And if you say things all in a positive light because you're trying to please everyone and make it all happy and cheerful, and it's not true to you, that will catch up to you. There was a time, for example, when I was talking about quality issues with some of the luxury brands, and I was really frustrated and disappointed. And I said, do not settle. If you're spending a lot of money on something, on anything really, don't settle. Whether it's poor quality or poor service, you should not settle on things that are like frivolous, unnecessary luxuries, non essentials. You don't need to settle, right? And I remember saying, I don't settle on the type of school I send my kids to. I don't settle on the kind of people I have relationships with. I don't settle on what kind of friend I want to be. I don't settle on how I treat my loved ones. Why would I settle on how I spend my money? And some people were really not happy with that. And they were like, just get over it. You're being too picky, too nitpicky. That's okay. I wasn't pleasing everyone at that time. And that is okay. I made a series of videos and continued to make those videos because that is what felt real and true to what was happening to me, my experience. So you're not going to please everyone. All right. Finally, point number 5 is that YouTube is not a place for perfectionists. Sometimes I can be a bit of a perfectionist in my life, but YouTube has helped me to sort of loosen up a bit because you're not going to please everyone. There will always be at least 1 or 2 judgmental, critical, or harsh comments. You might get some thumbs down on some videos. That's okay. And you're going to make videos today that you look back on in a few years and almost cringe like, ooh, If I look at my first video that I did 5 years ago, I was holding my phone in one hand, no tripod. I was shaking and moving around. I was just talking into my phone, so it wasn't very clear, no microphone. And did I take that video down? Did I delete it after all these years? No, that is part of my journey. It is not about being perfect. It is about trying. It is about taking some risk and experimenting because there isn't a whole lot to lose. It's a YouTube channel. It's not like you're making a ginormous investment. It's not like you're getting married to the wrong person or buying property in the wrong market. It's a YouTube channel. You're just investing your time and energy in the beginning. And if it doesn't work out, you can literally delete the whole channel or you can just let it ride and see what happens. So it's a really great opportunity to experiment a bit and learn. And now here I am with this right here is an $8 mic that I just bought from Amazon because I wanted to test it out. I have an old mic on a tripod that my husband gave me years ago because he was using it for something and then didn't need it anymore, so he gave it to me. I still film with my iPhone. You don't need fancy equipment. Don't make excuses for yourself and think you need to be perfect, like you have to have the best lighting and the best camera and the fancy gadgets. No, no. In fact, I think it's more organic and more natural and more real when you just talk into your camera or phone with no frills. I think that's a lot more relatable. I still don't use any special lighting or fancy equipment. I sit by my window and hopefully the sun comes through. And I didn't edit like the first 100 videos of mine. I think the first year and a half or so, I didn't edit anything. So you heard every pause and and ah because I didn't know how to edit. And then I started to learn how to edit and I didn't enjoy it. So I stopped. And then I figured out a really simple, easy way to edit where I actually enjoy the process. So now I do that. So this is a two-way street. You have to enjoy the process. You have to feel like you're getting something out of it in exchange for your time and energy. You will inevitably learn and grow and gain some new skills along the way, but take it one step at a time, right? One step at a time. Be patient with yourself. And yeah, so you will find your tribe. Just put yourself out there. You will not find your tribe if you don't put yourself out there because they won't know where to find you. So if you want to start, I say start. Don't overwhelm yourself with tons of information and research because then that will lead to analysis paralysis. And then you'll be looking at this video a year from now thinking I should have started in 2024. This is a perfect time. Take it as your sign to get started. Leave a comment down below if you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel and what type of videos you would like to make, because I would love to support you and cheer you on from this side of the screen, and maybe this whole community can rally behind you. But if you got anything out of this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I would love for you to join our community, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.